What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Super Beast GN, and today I've got a really fun one for you. An opponent played something like this against me, and I thought, oh my god, that's amazing. It's shrines, but 3-color this time, Sultai shrines, and Doppelgang. We're going to Doppelgang our shrines and burn our opponent out with the Northern Air Temple. This is literally our only kind of like way to win in the deck. However, if we lose our way to win, if somebody like just takes all of our Northern Air Temples, we can Doppelgang our opponent's stuff and copy their stuff and then win against them with their stuff. So we're not completely just one trick pony here. This is as far as like paper magic goes, if you want to build this in IRL in paper magic, it's pretty cheap. Like as of the recording of this video, I think it's like under $20 to do the whole to make the whole deck. If you don't have all the cards, to buy all the cards. Every single card in here, I believe, I don't know about 3 steps ahead. 3 steps ahead? I'm not really sure about that one. But, I mean, you can actually replace this with, like, a cheaper counterspell if you want. So, it's really only here just to counterspell, and, like, the draw 2, discard a card is kind of like a bonus if we need to. But it's really here just to stop our opponent from doing things. Other than that, we're just going to be trying to play Northern Air Temple, Spirit Oasis, and the Kyoshi Island Plaza. Then we're going to try to be drawing cards with just playing other temples, just playing other shrines. And then eventually, we just got to stop our opponent from doing their thing. So we have Aetherize to stop attacks. We have Time Stop to just stop turns, which is really nice. What we talked about 3 steps ahead, which just stops our opponent from doing the thing if they want to try to kill our things here. We can also time stop when they try to like destroy our shrines too, if it's needed. And then we're just going to Doppelgang our Northern Air Temple and our Kyoshi Island Plaza. The idea is have all 3 of these out and Doppelgang the black and the green shrine. Do not, and I repeat, do not Doppelgang the Spirit Oasis. This will draw you too many cards, and if you're not about to win, you'll just lose the game on the spot. I'll tell you that much, especially if you're going for like 4 or 5. And obviously the max is 5 because the servers are complete crap. But if you, if you don't win the game and you copy the Spirit Oasis, it's just going to be, you're just going to lose the game because you're going to deck yourself out. I suppose you could put in like a Felden's Cane to put everything back in your deck, but like the problem is just drawing all those cards all at once. So you're gonna be drawing if let's say you Doppelgang for 4 and you Doppelgang Northern Air Temple, Kyoshi Island Plaza, and my thought process is two islands, so you can still hold up like 3 steps ahead or time stop or Aetherize. For 4 you're gonna draw 8 cards, 1 card for each new shrine that comes in, and then there's gonna be 8 shrines entering the battlefield. That's going to trigger the Northern Air Temple that's already out. So that's going to be 8 damage. We're going to gain 8 life. But then there's all these new ones that come in. And they also trigger as well. They come in and it's like, they'll count 3, 3, 3, 3. Because there's 3 on the field. And it still sees those 3 that are still on the field. And then it's going to count the one that when they came in. Because they all saw each other. They all saw each other and they count like, oh, 1 entered while I was on the battlefield, so we're gonna trigger as well. So it's kind of hard to think about, but it's like it's don't worry, that's usually death. if you Doppelgang for 4 on the 2 temples that aren't blue, you are gonna win the game unless your opponent is at an incredibly ludicrous high life total. Usually you're gonna be draining your opponent out a little bit before that, so they shouldn't be at 20, but they can be. They can gain life and all that. To find the shrines, we do have Aang's Journey, which is nice and colorless, too. The greatest thing about this is that if we have this in our opening hand, it doesn't matter what lands we find. We're rolling with all basic lands and then the 4 of the White Lotus hideouts, which normally in a 3-color deck, you'd be like, no, I gotta have some dual lands, I gotta have some tri-lands. But for some reason, if you just keep the correct opening hand, you're just gonna like, it just works. I'm not going to say you're just going to win, but you're going to have a really good chance of winning. And the ones you want to find first, like a Northern Air Temple on turn 1 is good, but what you really want is the Spirit Oasis on turn 3 so you can start drawing those cards. The minute you get the Spirit Oasis, you draw at least 1 card with it, then the next temple's going to draw you another card, the next temple's going to draw you another card, and then you can keep snowballing from there, like it's just going to be, not really snowballing, but you'll be able to keep like replenishing your hand every time you play a new shrine. We could have done the white shrine and the red shrine, but I didn't want to muddy up the mana base. I know we can play them with the White Lotus hideouts, but I wanted to keep it 3 here. And I didn't think we needed it. Once we get all 3 shrines out, and even if we don't play, if we play more than 2, let's say we only have like the black and the green, that's still pretty good. We can still doppelgang both of those. If we have the green out, we probably ramp, so we have a lot of lands. So we could probably doppelgang for like 2 or 3. Mostly 2 usually. I found is like the average where it's like, oh, how much lands do I have? Oh, I'm 1 off, so I can do 2, you know? Unfortunately. So you can still do that, get a lot of damage out, get a lot of lands into play, and then the next one's going to be even better. So, and then we have Deadly Cover-Up, because, you know, I don't leave home without Deadly Cover-Up. Wild card-wise, this deck is a little expensive. There's, what is there, 8? No, there's 16 rares. So you got the 4 3 steps ahead, the doppelgangs, the deadly cover-ups, and the time stop. But like I said, you're going to build this paper IRL. It's really, really cheap right now. And it's really, you know, just a really fun deck to play. And it actually wins. Like, it's like, for something that's not super expensive, like, I think it can be a contender. I really do. Another thing we could talk about is the counter spells. You know, like sometimes people are playing with Cavern of Souls. They're playing with that land that makes something uncounterable. Time stop, it should be noted, is not a counter. So if your opponent does something and you want to stop it, time stop is your be-all end-all. You can stop it with time stop. Everything that's on the stack after you play time stop, some people might not know this, it just exiles everything on the stack, ends the turn immediately. So anything. So if somebody plays an Ugin, they play an Ugin, it's on the stack. The effect of Ugin's on the stack. You can actually stop the effect and the Ugin summon by just time stopping. Both of them are gone. The effect is gone. They can't exile anything. The Ugin's not on the field. It goes away. It exiles. And then time stop, boom, ends the turn, exiles itself. And then you're free for a turn. You just stopped a big threat. And more often than not, you are able to get to your 6th mana to do that, usually before they start playing cool stuff like that. So, the Aetherize is a really good get here, just because of the sheer amount of like Ouroboros stuff, Ouroboros decks and Badger Mole Cub decks, and you know all the aggro stuff. Aetherize is pretty good. Make them reset their board, reset their counters, all that good stuff. And like I said, we have the Deadly Cover-Up, because I mean sometimes if you could just Deadly Cover-Up on turn 5, you probably just set your opponent back a lot. So sometimes we always have to roll with a at least a Deadly Cover-Up, at least one kind of board wipe. And we have 2 here, so like, you know, Aetherize is kind of a board wipe, kinda. Some people are smart and they don't attack with everything when you have 4 mana open, so that is upsetting, but you do get to get rid of their problematic things that are going to kill you. So that is that. And so yeah, like I said, mana base is pretty simple, just all basics, and then White Lotus hideout. We have a lot of islands because we do want to hold that blue up on our opponent's turn. We do have blue that we want to play during our opponent's turn. So a lot of blue. If you don't have green or a White Lotus, and you need a black, get a black. But most of the time, you're gonna want to use Kyoshi Island Plaza to get islands. Just keep getting islands. Once you have all your mana, island, and then once you have enough islands, it doesn't really matter after that. So you can just start pulling whatever. So, and that's just about it. That's everything I want to talk about with the Sultai shrines. Let's get into the games and see how this awesome, cool deck does. What the heck? Talking about Sultai Shrine. You go first. Yeah, we got the Spirit. That's pretty good. Why make him know what we got, you know? The question is... No, we can draw another land. We'll draw another land. Ghost Vacuum, I don't care too much about that. They can hit me for 1, yeah, sure. Alright. Ooh, buddy. Here comes a Spirit Oasis. And then we have a Northern Air Temple next. Corrupted Conviction, sure. They're doing something. They're doing something. And it's drawing cards. They have Feed the Swarm? I do not know. Hopefully you draw an untapped... Well, every land in our deck is untapped. That we do know. Solemn Simulacra. Uh-oh. So this is a... Okay, we know what this is. Let's do Northern Air Temple, draw another card. And if we don't get a land, we will Aang's Journey for one. We have... Okay. I still... You know what? I still think we do it. Gain the life. Grab a green land just in case. Because they do have Demolition Field. So they might have another one in there. So let's make sure we get all of our mana. And like really the important part is just the Doppelgang, I think. Oh yeah, they have 2 Demolition Fields. Look at that. Look at that! Demolition Fields, my friend. So we're gonna get black, blue, and we don't need green, right? So they're black. Well, we do need green, but we don't need a second green. Ooh, that's why we need the second black too. Okie-doke. 6, 7. Funny. So how much do we have? If we do this, we don't have enough to time stop. Time stop is really good here because I think they want to play an Ugin next. And if we time stop, it takes everything off the stack, so. Shoot the sheriff. Okay, so they're looking for a land. They're definitely looking for a land. This is gonna, like, myrtleize them, huh? Oh my god. Anything they want to do, we time stop, huh? We need one more land to be able to Kyoshi Island Plaza and time stop. Six. They get a land. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. That's it. That's what I was scared of? Hmm. Sure. Still want a time stop, right? Okay, so now we can Kyoshi. They can get their card back. I don't care about that. We don't have any creatures in the deck, so none of that matters. The fact of the matter is we can time stop now. And black and blue, blue, blue. A lot of blue. Oh, there's another blue. And we say go, and then we can copy a bunch of stuff next turn. I actually think we win, right? Yep. They get a land. That's what I was waiting for. All right, target something. And you're done, son. You're done, son. Boom. Everything's off the stack. Oh, my God. All right, so we go 1. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We do 4. And we go Kyoshi Island Plaza, the Northern Air Temple, never the Spirit Oasis. Never, ever, ever the Spirit Oasis. We could do 2 more things, and I think what I want to do is this. There we go. Doppelgang, a bunch of stuff. We're going to draw a lot of cards. We're going to keep that one. I'm gonna keep that one. Oh, come on. Where are you going? Do we want this? No. Okay, fine. We're gonna put a time stop to the back. I'm gonna play we're gonna play an, oh my god, no, it's Mill! It's gotta be Mill! There's no way it's not Mill! Why, Mill? Duress. Oh, isn't it? Yep, there goes our Spirit away. Oh, you don't want us to draw cards? Oh, Mr. Mill deck? Alright, well, yeah, we got our time stop back. Opt. Well, I know we have the green. They're going to take the island, Kyoshi Island. Yep. Okay. 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 See if they play something. Nah. I actually want them to not do that. You don't need any more stuff, my friend. You don't need to find your stuff. Stop doing that. Okay, yep, they'll mill us. Are they milling us or them? They're milling us. Actually, that's pretty good. Pretty good mill. Well, they know what we have, so they're going to try to mill us again. They're probably going to try to kill us before we can do the thing. Oh, look at that. All right. Okay. Well, we can do this once. I don't like that. Time stop. Negate? Really? You just had a negate? Okay. Wow. We can only do this for one, right? Cancel. 1, 2. And yeah, unfortunately. So, how do we do this? Let's just look and see what they got. Okay. All right, I've seen enough. We're out of here. We'll go to the next one. You go first. I absolutely positively love this. We're gonna do it. Because we're gonna draw 2 cards with the Spirit Oasis. We're gonna Northern Temple first. We don't care when we Northern Temple. All that matters is that we do Northern Temple. Alright, so what do we want? We have green, we have blue, we have we gotta go black. I'm gonna wait, actually. I'm gonna wait on that. I'm gonna Spirit Oasis first. Blue. Ooh, they're gonna counter us, I think. If we don't do anything, they're not gonna do anything. Unless they have something to... So what we need to do is get land first. Alright. Is that what you're saying? Oh, now I don't know... Now I think I want to get a blue land. Because we have the 3 steps ahead that we can counter something. Unless they counter this. They're going to counter this, that's fine. Do I counter this? No, of course not. You don't counter it, dude. Come on. We have the 3 steps ahead, so we can counter something they do. As long as we can untap here. Safely. Alright, nothing can be countered now. That's great. We do have time stop. That's not a counter spell. Okie doke. Almost time. For a time stop. Time for time stop. I don't have anything else to do. If they want to counter this, they can counter it. I don't care. They want to let it go. They can let it go. We'll draw some cards. Oh, they let it go. Okay, so I think we get rid of the Aetherize. Okay. I don't need that, my friend. All I need is this. And let's draw some cards. Nice. So now they don't want to do anything on their... Oh, Beza! Alright. Okay. So... 3, 4, 5, 6. We can 6 it. That is absolutely fine. I just want to draw the cards. And then... What do I want to do? Let's get rid of Aetherize and Aang's Journey. And let's get rid of the... I don't care if they gain the life, we can just drain them out. And they're not going to get creatures, because we don't have any creatures. So we're going to get rid of the Quantum Riddler. Rest in peace. Okay, that's fine. We got Elspeth, we can't take care of, but doesn't matter. Rest in peace doesn't do anything to us. Consult the star charts. They don't have any counter spells in their hand, so I think this is going to be a good turn. Rest in peace, sure. That I do not care about. I've already done my deed for the day. Oh my god. Hello. That's actually better. You might want to manually tap. Nothing for 2 mana is, unless they can find a negate. There we go. So we're going to get blue, blue, and green. We're going to draw some cards. We're going to draw a card. Got a couple Doppelgangs. That's pretty good. All right. There's no way they play that second star chart. Oh my god! Oh my god, why would you do that? I guess they get to look at 6. They don't get the kicker, though. They don't get the kicker. I tell you. Alright, land. One of those cards was a land. Okay. So, how many cards I have left? 17. Spirit Oasis. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Right? We could do 3. We can actually do... Yeah, we can do 3. Actually, we have to do 2, right? If we do... Okay. That's going to copy these 3 times each. We're going to get 3 of these, 3 of these. We're going to draw 6 cards. Okay. No. We're going to do 1, 2, 3. We're going to do that, that, and that. We'll draw 4 cards, and then we can still time stop. Decline. 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 And we win. There we go. Nice. You go first. Sure. I don't mind going first. We'll go first with the Northern Air Temple. We will gain a life. You will lose a life. Then, you will play a Forsaken Miner. Sure. I do not like this because they're gonna just be super aggro. But look, if we could draw a couple good cards here, we're gonna blue it up. Hilderblade. What the hell? What is this? Timeline call. Okay, they're a pretty aggressive deck. Okay. Well, let's gain some life here. A little bit of life. Just one. Draw some cards. Alright. I don't think we're winning this one unless we can find something really cool. Everything comes back from the graveyard, too. Sunset Saboteur. We're going to hit for 5. No bueno. Alright, well, I do want to be able to counter something, so it's blue this time. And they can cast this from exile. 5, 9, 10, 11. Ugh, that's not good. Forsaken Miner. Alright, cannot block. It doesn't matter because we're dead next turn anyways, right? So we might as well. They can't give this haste, then we're not dead. Okay. Let's do this. Oh my god! Okay. I just don't understand why we couldn't figure it out, man. Like, just drawing all lands? Alright. Okay. Just drew all lands. You go first. This is fine. This is fine. Alright, so... Can we play Swamp first? Just to kind of scare him a little bit. They play a Swamp as well. Alright, which means they're not going to be probably destroying very... Oh, it's one of those. Alright, let's draw a card. Okay, pretty cool. We don't have green yet. We do need green. We can get green. And I think we're going to do that. Green. Green and green. Boom. Unstoppable Slasher, sure. Alright, we can time stop. We can even return it to their hand. Oh, we can't time stop. Alright, cool. Uh-oh. I think we can time stop now. No? Can we? Yes. Do I wait? Nah, we gotta do this. Take that out. Take the bloodletters out. Oh, they had the Rush of Dread too. Good thing we didn't wait. Good thing we didn't freaking wait. Alright. We're gonna draw 2 cards, which is not great, but, you know. Okay. I think we can get 1 hit, right? They can't kill us in 1 turn with this. So we're gonna go blue, and we got 2 black, so green. And we got a black there. And then we can just copy the freaking Unstoppable Slasher, too. That's pretty good. Oh, you can exile it, but fine. Okay. What can we do here? Takes 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, boom and boom. We're gonna draw a lot of cards here. Blue. Blue. Yeah, I hope we don't deck out. We don't deck out. All right. Let's do that. I guess black. Doesn't really matter at this point. Pass to the end of the turn, and we are going to get rid of Kyoshi, Spirit Oasis, and one of the Aetherizes. Oh, we gotta discard 5 cards. Alright, we gotta do that, and I guess 2 of the Aetherizes. Alright. Now I have to exile each of these. They don't come back anyway, so it doesn't really matter if they exile them or not. They're tokens. Okay. That's fine. Well, it doesn't actually matter. It does actually matter. This does not come back. Greedy freebooter. All right. All right. So I think what we do is we time stop here, and then we deadly cover up. Once they play something. Okay. And time stop. Oh boy. Oh, exiles. Damn it. End the turn. Why does that exile? Is it because everything has to... oh, because everything on the stack exiles? Blue, I guess. We'll gain. We are going to gain, my friend. My God. Can we... for this? Yes. Okay, so we can for this. And we're going to. We probably could have won right here, but I want to tap dance a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Northern Air Temple. And I guess a black. Already played a land, so we're gonna have to discard something. We can do the... oh, okay, we still have blue. I was gonna say, do we have blue? Keep the other one, doesn't matter. Opponent is at 14. Blue. And I believe we can still time stop if we need to. Next. End the turn. Pass. I guess we can get rid of the Lotus in the swamp. We can do this for 3. We win if we do it for 3, right? And then okay. We may time stop him again. Time stop. I'm a time mage now. I am Teferi. I'm Joyra. I don't know. But anywho, Doppelgang. 1, 2, 3. Where is it? Hold on. Cancel. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 3. Right? So we can go 1, 2, 3. 1. 2 and 3. I'm gonna keep the real one. We're gonna keep the real one because we can, you know. So everything else is going to trigger first. I hope. I think it does it that way. Decline, 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 decline. Oh my god. Decline. Oh, these are tokens now? Alright. Decline, 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 and then that many, you dead? We're just gonna gain. You tried to kill us in one turn, and we just did it to you? Okay, cool. Cool. Good game. Good game. Some good temples. Not good lands. I guess we'll keep it, though? Because we can't Aang's Journey for a green. Oh, boy. Alrighty. See it. Green. Alright, they don't have counter spells. Don't have counter spells. Authority of the consoles, don't care. Oh, we can counter something, that's pretty good. And we really don't need to do anything until they tap out, really. Because we don't want to get our stuff countered. Once they're on the battlefield, I mean, it's okay. I mean, they could have a Get Lost. Or just any other random, like, enchantment removal. But, like, when you're going against blue-white, it's mostly about the counter spells, to be honest. I think it's safe to say they probably run with a Get Lost, though, just because if something does get through, you know, they're going to have to be able to handle it. But, you know, here we are. Opponent, not... Did we just... Okay, I thought we just, like, pissed off the Xorius Mage. Alright. Cool, Fountain Port, pretty good. Doesn't matter, though. They can hit us all they want. Okay. See if they counter this. Will they counter it? They might, because we only have blue and green, right? Okay. They do. They can't really do anything, right? Elspeth, sure. That's fine. Oh, okay, cool. I guess I wouldn't be able to play a 4-drop anyway, so let's draw a card. And do that. We can Aetherize. That is a way. That is something we can do. Creating more Tokanos. Alright. Bum, 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 bum. We're down to 20. Okay, well. If they counter it, I think we fight for it. We do that so they think we have another counter. Maybe they won't play something else. Alright. Now it is on the field, my friend. Now it is on the field. They can hit us. They're gonna hit us for like a minimum of 8. That's fine. Six, 7. All right. Three, 4, 5, so. We can do that and then still Aetherize. Nice. All right. They didn't like stick there, so I don't think they have a counter spell. We're dead if this doesn't work. Totally. Please don't have a counter spell. Please don't have a freaking counter spell. You didn't have a counter spell like a minute ago. Okay. All right, we're still in this. We're still in this. Hold on. We do it for 2. What do we want to do here, though? We want to do this and this, right? And then we draw a couple cards. We draw like 2 cards? Okay. Now if they make more creatures, we are just going to gain some life. Oh, they're doing that on their turn because they want to destroy some stuff. All right. I see. Okay, yep, that makes sense. Wait, so if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, I'll still have 5 mana up. If I do this, I'll have 7. Okay, so I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this first. I want to make sure I have 7 mana up, right? So 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay. Fine. Maybe I shouldn't have manually tapped. No, but if they want to counter that, that's fine. Booyakasha. Negate that. You want to counter again? Nah, no you don't. You have something to kill the Northern Temple with. They do. Okay, they had to get lost. Cool, man. And then, what do we want to do here? Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Kick it. And then we get the Kyoshi Island. And then we do this. And we get blue, green, and blue. We want more blue than anything. Alright, and then next turn, if they don't have any more counter spells, we are golden. They're at 4, by the way. Thing is, if we go all in on the Doppelgang, we just get blown out. Alright. Let's go. Putting the +1/+1 counters on, sure. They can hit us. They're not going to fight for this. Alright, 1, 2, 3. So 1. 2. 3. And then we can still counter. So now I think they're definitely dead. Just, do they have anything that can stop this? And whatever you do, Beast, do not play the time stop. I'm telling you. And we won. Got it. Nice. Nice. We beat the control deck. Nice. You go first, but I don't like this. And I kind of like this. So, yeah. Alright. We'll keep it. Just because. We draw the black shrine. We didn't. I was gonna say we, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just do this. And grab a swamp. And then we'll Spirit Oasis. Take them by surprise. Duress. No! Really? Well, that wasn't good. What are they trying to do? Oh, are they milling me? Are they milling me? Kiora? Okay. That's fine. What is in there? Hold on. We need black. We need green. Yeah. Bringer Yaris? Oh, other creatures you control have hate. Alright. Whenever one or more face down creatures you control. Oh, so they just want to get the haste. No. No. We need to get blue. We can Aetherize this. And then Deadly Cover-Up. Kiora. They know about the Deadly Cover-Up. But they gotta have a Spell Pierce, right? Oh, it doesn't matter. Definitely doesn't matter. I guess we'll do that. And then Bringer can go. They have the Cavero. Alright, well, we know what this is about. Now, they're not going to have haste, at least. Kiora again. Collector's Vault. Alright. Alright, I'm going to play this. We're going to draw a card and get 3 more lands. So, what are we going to do here? Start a course. Everything they have is legendary, though, so if we copy that... But now we can copy the 8. Let's wait. We have a lot for Doppelgang here. Okay. Resolve. Go back whence you came. Trouble the soul of my mother no more. Okay. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3. Actually, you know, I should probably count this out first. 1, 2. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 2. And then we could just do 2. So what are we doing? We're gonna do that and that. We're gonna keep that one. We're gonna draw a ton of cards here. Drawing a ton of cards. This is one of those times where you do copy. I'm not doing anything. It's not my fault. All right. I guess we just get rid of that. Alrighty then. Let's go like this. Counter. And counter. That feels good. They have no more mana. Gotta be that one. I feel like the Lotus is still kind of useful. Let's go with this. I need to get a black shrine. Let's go like this. And get the black shrine and a black land. Then we play the black shrine. Then what do we take out of here? Nothing. Nothing. All right. We can get rid of that. And 2 cards? Yep. Gotta be that. Alright, we are at our maximum of lands, I believe, because we couldn't get any more out of the grave. Or out of the deck. Resolve. Okay. Boom. Cavero. Time stop! Now we do 1, 2. This is so dumb. All right, so it's 1, 2. No. 2, 3, 4. Right? So we do boom. That's gonna be 4. How many cards we have left? 14 cards left in the deck. It's gonna be 8 cards coming in. Do they have a counter spell? Is this the counter spell you've been asking for? Oh, they have it, but they're mad? Oh my god, we did it. Doppelgang for the win, baby. We wait them out 1 rope, and then we'll skip ahead. Because, yeah, you know what? I think we got this. We've stopped all their Caveros. Caveros. They got 1 more in there. I think what we're going to do is if they counter this, we're just going to take the rest of them out. But they're not going to counter it. I think we won this one. I think we've shown them exactly what we're doing. We kept the blue up. They think we have a counter spell. It's all good, baby. No need to wait here. We know we won. Let's move on to the next one. Opponent goes first. We have a Northern Air Temple. We have a green temple or green shrine. They have a blue. They're playing blue-green. Oh, gross. Oh, God. I guess we are too, but let's go. Maybe we get that 3rd land and then maybe the 4th. 3rd land and a blue shrine would be nice. Badger Mole Cub doing the thing. We got to get black mana. All right, well, we definitely did the thing. We just need to draw a 4th land. Or a Boroid. Or a Boroid. Or a Boroid. We're just so dead. We're just so dead here. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I'm gonna counter this. Yeah, we gotta counter it. Paw Patch Recruit. Ugh. We can't do anything about it this game, this round. Unfortunately, we have to Kyoshi. Oh, we have to Aetherize here. We have to Aetherize here. Is what we're saying. Stop committing to the board, my guy. All right. Oh, that's a mistake. Still not winning this though. If these were 2 black lands and we drew another land, we'd be fine. Of course. There we go. We found the thing. Hold on. No, we can't win. We can't win. Nothing we can do. All right. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Ooh, I don't like this at all, especially because our opponent's going first, but we, there's no telling, there's no, like, guarantee that we draw a green land. So, these might be useless. Yeah, I can't keep this. This is better, and we will keep, we'll get rid of the Doppelgang. I think this is better. This is not great in our opening hand. We don't want to use it early on. We want to wait until we have a lot of mana. So, here is where we say, nope. We part ways. We can shuffle our deck with the Aang's Journey, so there is that. Or we can just win without doing anything. Cool. You go first. I do like that we have 2 White Lotus hideouts. The Spirit Oasis on turn 3, possibly, if we can. We can't really do any of this stuff, but we are going first, so we have a chance to get stuff done here. If the opponent has an explosive start, we're probably just dead, but Let fate be the judge of that. Fate will be the judge of that. My grandfather's deck has no... What was it? Lame card? Pathetic cards? Draw your next pathetic card, Yugi. Or whatever they said. My grandfather's deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba. Or was it Pegasus? I can't remember. It's been so long since I've watched that season. Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime was so fun, though. Like, that was such a good show. I mean, I didn't like when they, like... when they just, like, were loose with the rules and stuff, but, yeah, what are you gonna do, you know? That, you know how much work that would have been if they would have, like, followed all the rules? It would have been like, oh, we gotta do our research, and every episode would have taken, like, 9 hours. Like, 9 freaking years to make. Please give me land. Thank you. I like land. I am land fan. Fan of land. Okay, well, that is something. Well, we can 3 steps ahead. That is something. Okay. Well, we're able to copy the Spirit Oasis. If they let us. If they allow us to. Okay, well. I will do this. Maybe they let me do it. Maybe they counter it. Who knows? The control player. They're going to let it through and they're going to counter what we play. Boom and... boom. Okie doke. Now's my chance to do stuff. Not yet. Not yet. I think we just wait this out, to be honest. Because we could just, like, end the turn, like, whenever. If they play something on their turn, we can counter it. If they want to Ugin us, we can time stop. Like, if they somehow are able to get a creature out to attack us, we just Aetherize. I mean, we have, like, options now. That is the bad thing about playing Control, is that you do, like, wait and let your opponent do things. But you are reactive. You are reactive to, like, what your opponent's doing. So there's a give and take, you know? I think they're mad. They might be roping us just because they are Control and they hate stuff going to waste in their hand. Oh, look at that. Okay. I guess we'll just go. All right, maybe they're not mad. They are doing stuff. All right, cool. Mm-hmm. Let's Kyoshi Island Plaza. I don't think we fight for this. I definitely don't think we fight for this. Okay, cool, man. We gotta get black and blue. Blue is the most important because we have all blue stuff in here. The green and the black are just, well, they get the board wipes too. We have the Doppelgang. Are they just like... Are they mad and then they stop being mad and they're like, I'm not mad anymore. And then they go and they're like, oh, he did something else I can't respond to. And then, yeah, I don't know. Okay, that's pretty good. I think we can get rid of one of the Aetherizes, if I'm being honest. Because we can't play it this turn anyways? They can't, well, I guess they could attack us. So now seeing the Aetherize, they might power up one of their anchorages. I don't think they want to tap out on their turn. Well, they're not going to tap out, though. Okay, well. Let's go, baby. Now we can just end the turn whenever we want. I think this is going to be blue. Blue, and then blue. Or black, blue. Blue, black. We want a lot of blue. What can I say? Oh my god. Alrighty. Let's see it to believe it. What do you got? We're going to go ahead and Aang's Journey. We're going to black and blue. We're going to play the Northern Air Temple. Will you counter it? Negate? Sure. We don't fight for that. Don't worry. We've got 3 more in the deck. But we do need it to win, I will say. So, we do need to get 1 through. Play the last one? Do we have 2 already? No. We have 3 more in the deck, so we can definitely blue and black blue, and then draw a card, and that's also blue. We can also copy their Restless Anchorage too. Yeah, they can draw a card. I mean, can't stop them. Well, I guess I could stop them, but that's not worth it. Definitely not worth it. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. I guess we get rid of that. Yeah, buddy. We're just going to do this, right? Because why the hell not? Draw some more cards. 24 cards in the deck. Still? Oh my god. They're going to let it happen? Okay. It's out. We got it. And then we draw another card. We have 9, 10 mana, so we can do both. We can 3 steps ahead twice, or we can time stop. Alright. And Aetherize is kind of worthless. Aetherize is not worthless, actually. Alright. We're gonna mute this guy because he's being toxic. Okay. 2. 1. 2. 3. We can still counter. Right, so it's 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah. Yeah, we have to do this, right? Counter. Counter. That's my counter to their counter. We're going to counter this. Auto pay. You have another one? They're using all their counters for this, so next turn. Oh my god, we got it, baby. Control.